Since the dawn of Minecraft, players have always been fighting each other with swords, but I'm personally sick of it. Not only because we've been fighting the same way for years, but because ever since the start of this server, I've had a target on my back, and no matter what I try, I can't seem to defend myself with conventional fighting. So in order to revolutionize combat on this server, I'm going to swear to never use my sword again, and to instead hunt players using tons of unique tactics and strategies to outsmart my opponents. And that begins with the axe, arguably the second best melee weapon besides the sword, but since we already have one, we can check that item off the list. Another notable item is going to be the bow, since at max level it can deal tons of damage as well as knock players back. But at the moment, my bow isn't very good. But I am this server's biggest freeloader, so I can just use someone else's base to solve that problem. I like how I can just profit off of other people's hard work. That's just awesome. And that's a max bow, except for flame, but I can't find any flame books anywhere, so I'm not gonna bother. And with these two weapons, we now have the first method of fighting without a sword. But in order to truly ensure the success of this strategy, I did need to recruit more players to my cause, so I called over my teammates to tell them about my plan. But getting them to help me win a fight while I'm at a clear disadvantage could prove difficult. Alright, in summary, we assert our dominance without swords.
Oh shoot.
So this is all I have. I'm thinking we get rid of Jumper Who.
Yes, I'm down. Jumper scammed me.
Oh, well, that was easy. Almost as easy as hitting the subscribe button, because I'm racing my friend to 20,000 and I'm getting like destroyed, so please, thank you. Now with my first people recruited, we decided to test out our brand new fighting strategy through ambushing a player named Render who'd attacked all of us in the past. But unfortunately, his Olympic strength ender pearls meant that he could escape from us pretty easily. So while my team got geared further, I decided to find more possible strategies that could help us, and that's when I ran into these sweet berries. I've just had a great idea. You see, cobwebs are banned on this server, however, sweet berries aren't. And since they slow people who step on them, we could theoretically use them as an alternative to cobwebs. The only weakness they had is that they could be broken in one hit, so we needed to make sure we collected a ton of them. But some bone meal makes that whole process pretty simple. The next strategy I had planned would involve a small loophole in the rules that would allow us to use a certain potion never before used on this server, slow falling. See, by looking at the server rules, you'll see that it says that debuff potions are banned. However, by reading the Minecraft wiki and looking at the effect in game, you'll see that Mojang officially describes slow falling as a positive effect, meaning that we can use these potions on our opponents since it's technically a buff? Okay, I know that's a bit of a stretch, but it makes sense to me. Of course, there's always the possibility that the owner could completely disregard my twisted logic and ban me anyways, but let's not be so negative. The only issue with this flawless plan is that phantoms don't exist on the server, and since we need phantom membrane to make slow falling, that may or may not be an issue. Luckily, a few weeks back, I got my hands on one phantom membrane while looting an abandoned base, but I did want to see if we could possibly get more, so after learning that cats had a 3% chance of giving you phantom membrane every night, I began to gather cats, but after hours of attempts, I had no luck. However, there was still one more location that I needed to check. See, it had been brought to my attention that a few weeks back, a player named Jumper had been able to provide someone with phantom membrane, so having no other options, I went to her base in hopes of finding what I was looking for. Alright, we got a lot of chests to go through. There's no way not one of these chests has any phantom membrane. There has to be some sort of rule against being this broke. Oh, wait. Alright, we got one. That's it, bro? Nah. And that's my cue to leave. So we found one extra potion. Is that enough? Probably not. But what will be enough is one final strategy. And I'll be the first to admit it. It's really stupid, but it's just creative enough to possibly work. See, this server has a plugin that grants hearts the more levels you have, but apart from that, it also has a separate mod called Emote Craft, which simply lets you do some interesting emotes. And while it was initially added as a joke, I may have found a way to exploit it. By using this specific emote, my player model gets shoved underground, essentially rendering me completely invisible, all while still wearing my armor. And by combining that with an invisibility potion to hide my name tag and hitbox, I can go completely invisible without having to risk taking off my armor, which could be huge if I'm trying to escape. So now that we have all the items and strategies we'll need to defend ourselves, I just need a way to lure my targets out to fight and cement my new combat style as superior once and for all. Luckily, the solution to this problem would come to me, but a lot sooner than I had hoped. Shortly after I'd gathered my items, it was announced that a new player would be joining the server and that they would be logging on shortly. And while me and others saw this as an opportunity to get some easy kills, other players wanted to stop us, and that included not only one of my enemies, Jumper, but also my own teammate. And with my other teammate offline, I had no choice but to ask for help from the other server members who had the same goal as me. But shortly after allying with them, I was told that Jaden, one of the players I was working with, was being attacked by main pair. And while I was initially hesitant to fight my own teammate, eventually it seemed like I wouldn't have a choice. Okay, I'm only killing Jumper right now. It's the only person
Oh my god.
on my list.
Reaper's doing so much damage. Oh my god. I just go up. Is he gonna go up too? No, Mainframe did not want to follow me up the water.
Where's Jump?
Main pair's on me. I don't know my totem.
Hold on.
I don't know my totem.
I'm trying to save you. Okay.
Okay, I'm good. I have a strat. I have a.
Let us spot me.
I have an ace up my sleeve. Don't worry.
Spot me too. Spot me too.
By definition, it's valid.
No.
So, Lettuce, can you?
Who is this?
spot me?
Who's this invis? Who is this?
Lettuce, pot.
Who is this? Oh, it's
I don't have
Shipboy,
any
it's
pots. I have no
Shipboy.
pots.
You don't have pots?
No.
Wait, why is
Yeah,
he
you just said
restarting?
that. Because you used the freaking.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to leave.
I don't know what's going on. Chifoy's in the nether. We can follow her.
Should we go?
All right, I'll be back. I'll
Go
be
to the
back.
nether.
Another. Where did she go? Wait, they're gonna. Hold on. No, I don't have anything to block.
I don't know where.
Yeah, where did she
They're
go?
all going in the nether.
Oh, Mayber's there! Cut him out! Pop me.
I can give you.
Bro.
All I can give you is fire res.
Give me fire res. Mine's about to run out.
Yeah, I have 8 seconds.
Mine's also about to run out. Oh, I can do.
Okay.
I have fire, guys. I have a fire.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I have
Actually,
strength
don't
too?
think-
I need
I
strength.
don't know where I went. Sorry, Small.
Oh, you
Also,
left.
the invis with diamond armor
Where'd
is
they go?
nice, obviously.
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, I know that.
I think they left.
All right.
We
well,
did it.
Yep.
I don't know what
Yo.
we did.
We did it. We did it.
We did something, I guess.
By the end of the fight, both of our opponents had fled, and although I may not have gotten a kill, I'd managed to not only survive this fight and be on the winning side for once, but I'd done it all without a sword. Being able to not only help my allies, but to also change combat as planned, with people taking note of the strategies I was using during the fight.
Why does Sweet Berries actually work? That's so funny. Oh my god, Sweet Berry PvP.
And above all else, my slow falling loophole ended up working. But only because main pair decided to use his ender chest mid-fight, which essentially cancelled it out. Anyways, if you want to see another video, check out this one where I use a bunch of illegal items, because nobody's ever done that before.